Specifically aimed at our American viewers, but especially to Americans who are eligible to vote at this upcoming election, especially young Americans who are eligible to vote. You will be 18 by November and you are an American citizen. You need to register to vote if you haven't done so already. It's come to my attention that a lot of people that I know and that I care about who are young and opinionated and intelligent are seriously considering not voting because they are upset with both of the candidates running in this election. And I would just like to tell you, first off, I'm very openly pro-Obama. Barack Obama is my candidate. I actively work to try and make sure that he gets reelected. That being said, I have a lot of close friends who are highly intelligent, who are registered Republicans, and who no longer feel that the GOP accurately represents them, and who are frankly upset and insulted by the rhetoric of the Republican Party. However, they are not upset enough to vote for Barack Obama, and I've had several people now ask me for advice regarding what they should do. See, here's the thing. I think that every election basically boils down to a lesser of two evils, in that if you think one is less evil than the other, then you should vote for that person. I know that many people abstain from voting because they think that it's useless, that there's no point, that their vote does not matter. I do not need to prove to you the incredible amounts of statistical data that has proven that every single vote does matter, and that there's been countless elections that have boiled down to fractions of a percentage. However, if you cannot find a lesser of two evils, I still encourage you to vote. There is more than the presidential election on the line. Every single state has different ballots that have different issues. Depending on what state you are, your state may be trying to make gay marriage unconstitutional. Another state may be trying to legalize the use of medicinal marijuana. I'm sure that on your state ballot, there is something that you do care about. When you refuse to show up to vote, you are giving up your opportunity to express yourself regarding these issues. Not only that, but there's also representatives up for re-election, senators up for re-election. The thing is, when young people refuse to vote, then you have politicians who refuse to care about our needs. At the end of the day, most politicians really don't care about the youth vote because, frankly, we don't vote. And that's something that needs to change. The fact is that this generation, the millennials, are the most educated generation of all time in the history of the United States. Yet we are the ones who are most significantly unemployed. We are the ones who are fighting the wars. We are the ones who are going to have to end up with this country 20 years from now trying to figure out a way to fix it based on what these politicians who didn't care what we thought did. A country that never bothered to cater to our needs or try and figure out what it was that we wanted. Millennials are more socially progressive than any group of people in the history of this planet. When you refuse to vote, you say that you do not care. You do not say that you are upset. If you don't like either party, you do not have to vote for them. You can write in Mickey Mouse or Darth Vader or whoever your fantasy president would be into the ballot. And that sends a more resounding message than staying at home being bitter on Facebook. If we want to be taken seriously, we're going to have to show up. That's it. Register to vote. I'll put the information below and show up. It's okay to be upset. It's not okay to be absent.